Good morning, Letip. All right, so what I do? First thing I do is wake up. Gotta get ready. And I like to do some trading. Here I am making 52 bucks. Right on, sold it off. All right, how much I make today? 180 bucks. Let's go.
What's up, LeTip? Wanted to show you what I do, so I bring you with me. And here we are in this some vacant unit I'm doing for some property management account. And what do we have here? Let me show you. This is pretty standard stuff right here. Today I need JoJo to protect me from this guy right here. Oh yeah, oh, stay away from that guy. But beautiful little spot. Well, at least it will be after I'm done. But right now it needs my help. Got some LVT here. They're gonna ask me if I can match it. I'm gonna tell them, no, I just want to replace it. And they're gonna, that's another story. So let me tell you what I do. I'm gonna take this place and I'm gonna put it inside a blueprint. And to do that, I'm gonna use measure square.
So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking a Bluetooth laser. I know, the guy with no tooth using Bluetooth. Ha, 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 all right? But I'm taking a Bluetooth laser, zapping it around the room, and I get a perfect diagram of each individual room. I'm just going to show you one room, and I've sped it up for the sake of a video. But this is basically what I do. So once I've zapped all the rooms up, I put them all together, and now we have a blueprint. Now I can drag my products in, and you can see I'm just dragging over carpet right now. You guys will see the price tag on this a little bit later in the video. But for now, I am dragging over carpet and linoleum. I'm dragging in my baseboards now. You can see it flash, but I automatically realize they're not going to want it inside that carpeted room, so I'm doing each individual wall. I like doing this in people's homes because it allows me to custom make their estimate right in front of them, so let's say I do a bunch of hardwood and you decide, oh, I can't afford hardwood. Well, I can put some LVT in there, maybe some rooms and carpet, but we can come up with a floor that you're going to be happy with for the price you can afford. And that's very important to me and to my customers. So here's the layout. And of course, I'm going to change that around a little bit. The computer seems to think that you're going to want a big seam going down the middle right here. See that? Nobody wants that computer. So I changed it over there. Seam right there. I still don't like that, but good thing these guys don't even end up going with carpet. They didn't want, they wanted to go up. They said, hey, we want to spend more money. And I'm like, let's do it. So here we go. Going to go down to my new Dreamweaver American Standard at $332 a foot. 35 unique planks. I love this product. So here we are. Let's put all brand new baseboards in there. When you're doing carpet, you really don't have to do new baseboards, but with the hard surface, you really do. It allows the expansion and contraction you need. Now I'm going to drag in my moldings. Of course, believe it or not, this is where most flooring companies fail. They don't even get the right moldings because they don't know. If you don't have the right moldings and you get a mad customer, it's just such a headache. Okay, here's those numbers I promised you. That's $4,057 to do the carpet and linoleum, and looks like about $8,000 to do the LVT.
And here's my back little showroom. I've been working here all day. Just kind of thought it was only fair to show you some of my crappier work. I hate sitting in this warehouse. This is not the kind of salesman I am. I like to go out there and meet people and talk to people, move and shake, But that's the showroom. I need to finish some of the stuff. Here's my warehouse. This thing requires cleaning every single day. Looks like some driver has left a pallet of hardwood here in the middle. We got 8 foot wide 8 foot long planks. Looks like Walden. Here's I don't know if you guys know what this is, but the forklifts go in here. You press this little lever right here, and this thing would scoot down. You guys can't see my hands, I'm illustrating it there. It would dump some more displays I gotta put together. A ton of baseboard, more displays I gotta put together. Here's a ton of tools. When I was younger, I used to love a ton of tools, but I hate them now. But that's, I get down on my hands and knees and do some work quite often, actually, for your. Oh, look, here's a palette of my favorite floor. Yeah, see, actually, this is for that job that you guys seen the video of, man. The one I need JoJo to protect me from the cockroach. So Walden, I want to show you guys Walden. Oh, look at that. How convenient is that? That's Walden right there. So I'll be laying some of this month. Beautiful, 11-inch planks. Just all the hardwoods are beautiful, but I think this toast tone is going to be coming in. See quite a bit of honing right here. Hopefully that's not all through the wood. What's a floor guy do when he gets home? He goes to his lab, of course. This is a laminar flow hood that you guys see here. When I flick this switch, well, that light goes on, but when I flick that switch, the airflow starts going, and sterilized air is blown here, allowing me to do things in a completely sterile environment. So just recently I've been inoculating some grain spawn. I inoculated this guy yesterday, so you're not going to see any white fuzz on him, but if you can see, there's the injection port and the air filter, but it'll look something like this, and this is what you want. This is nice, healthy mycelium. Once this white stuff grows all the way to the top, I'll be placing it into a laser bag with some wheat straw, and then the final product will look something like this. Now these guys will be ready to mushroom here in about 2 weeks. You can see the mycelium patches growing, but these things will be solid white before I poke holes in them, out pop the mushrooms, and then John D. Filipso gives me all his money. There we go.
All right, here we have some before. Anyone recognize this place? Oh yeah, Marcel does. Look at him there. Oh yeah, that's before and after, and that's what we do. All right, this place you might recognize. Little story here. I actually worked out there, but see that ARX machine? Yeah, I almost broke it and then got mad. So I guess I'm too strong to work out there. Is the story. I'm going to start some of these before and afters with jobs that I've done for Tracy War. It's hard to get pictures from Tracy War's jobs because I usually just steal them right off Realtor.com, but once they're sold, they're hard to find. And once Tracy sells a job, boom, it happens quick. So it's a testimony to her skill that I'm not able to get those pictures. I got a couple of these in here that are from the Licky account. So quick story about Licky. He was a very smart man. Once he met me, boy, he had me do a ton of floors for him. One such job was for the Tesla in San Francisco. So he was renting a place to Tesla, and to work for Licky, you got to be the best of the best. I mean, if you miss a day, you're gone, and you're not coming back. There's a $10,000 a day fine if you don't show up or fail to meet your deadline. And I love it like that. I wish every job was like that because I'm always waiting on a painter or something like that. When I say something's going to take 4 days, it only takes 4 days. I'm good. But so anyway, the day came where I did miss a day, and boy, I tell you what, Mr. Licky called me up, and he was not happy, and I told him I'm very sorry, buddy. My wife went into labor last night. I'll tell you what, though, I am not going to be late on finishing this job, and it will be done on the agreed upon time. And had this account for years and years and years, worked with the contractors, we say hi to each other passing by. But when I came back to work after that, everybody knew who I was. And everybody was saying, "How's the baby? How's everything going?" And I turned out to be one of there's the picture of the Licky account right here. All that hardwood we did in, me and Munson did it. Me and one other guy I still work with. We did all this in 7 days, 7,000 square foot of hardwood. That carpet that you see there, me and I hired 10 guys and we did all that carpet tile in one day. But then after that, I had to go, we finished the bulk of it and the corners, all the cuts. I spent a week just going around cutting carpet tiles myself and just doing the whole job, the whole perimeter. Oh, that was fun. There's a couple more stories of that job, but I'll spare you. This job's actually a job that I did for a gal, and this was like 5 years ago. Actually, they're selling the house now, and it still looks that nice. That's why you know, when I was going through my before and after photos, I sell so much of that particular product that it's amazing. I had to like find more. This one right here, this is a job I did in Napa, big old mansion on a hill there. Beautiful, real hardwood there. We put some carpet in the kids' rooms. You'll see that later. The tile there. I don't think I did the tile, but we did everything else. So all this hardwood you see. Uh, this was during COVID actually, and I was so worried that the guy wasn't going to sell the house, but he sold it. And of course, I've done a couple more for him. This next job you're going to see is some tile I've done over there at Polished, right there on Healthcare Boulevard. Now, Healthcare Boulevard, that whole street, I've done all those hospitals, cardiologist centers. I mean, you name it, I've done all of it. And, you know, great little spot to show off my work. I wanted to tell everyone that it was really fun making this video, and I hope you all have a good day.
All right, guys, I'm trying to eat dinner. Jeez, man. Go home.